to acknowledge our outgoing councillors for their service, and I would first like to invite Bay Ward Councillor Alex Cullen to come forward. Alex? Alex has served as a councillor for Bay Ward in Ottawa's West End since 2001. He most recently served as chair of the city's Transit Committee and member of the city's Community and Protective Services Committee and Transportation Committee. He also serves on the board of Ottawa Community Housing, served on Hydro Ottawa, the Ottawa Campsite Authority, and the Mississippi Resource Protection Committee. His experience in our community has been and continues to be nothing short of formidable. Prior to amalgamation, Councillor Cullen served the residents of Ottawa as a trustee on the Ottawa Board of Education, a member of the former City of Ottawa Council, a member of the Ottawa Carleton Regional Council, and MPP for Ottawa West. We'd like to present to him today a picture, an autumn scene in Britannia Park, which is part of your ward. I would like to invite Alex to say a few words. Can we start the talk?
It's always dangerous to give a politician a microphone, and especially when someone's probably know the button to turn off the sound system. I used to tease my friends that many years ago I kissed the Barney Stone, and what you see is what you get. I'd like to begin by thanking people. I want to thank the folks in Bay Ward for giving me the privilege of serving them for the past 10 years. I'd like to thank my staff who worked with me for over the past 10 years. Lara Easton, Sheila Donahue, Dan O'Hagan, and Marie Wellman. To put up with me for 10 years is a testament in itself. I'd also like to thank city staff. I want to say I've been engaged in both municipal, school board, provincial politics. I've worked in the federal government. The staff we have here is very professional. We should be very proud of the staff that work to serve the citizens of Ottawa. I've always an easy job. You often have a number of sidewalk superintendents on the street commenting on how the city conducts its business. But we live in a very, very well-run city. Sometimes despite ourselves, but very well-run city. And I want to pay particular homage to those folks who I've worked with and who have worked in the best interest of the city. Also like to thank my council colleagues. You know, we tolerate each other from time to time, but I do know that from wherever we come from, we're working in the best interest of our city. And I've been able to do business with each and every one of you. That's a pleasure to be able to get things done. And all around the table here, we have achieved quite a bit. I'm sure we'll hear a little bit more of that. I'd like to pay particular tribute to the class of '91. That's the class that was elected when I was elected to Ottawa City Council in 1991. Jacques Legendre, Peter Hugh, are members of the class of '91. Also on that council was Dan Holmes from an earlier class. And I have to say that I value very much my working relationship with Dan Holmes. When she calls you a brat, that's something good. I just want to, before I hand back the microphone, just a couple of small observations, if I could. One is the nature of debate. Debate is fundamental to democracy, and it means that you have to listen to discordant views, views that you do not agree with, views that you might oppose, views that might provoke you. That is the nature of democracy. And we have to be, I believe, we have to be more tolerant of hearing discordant views because they reflect our population. From time to time, someone's going to say something that other people think is outrageous. But, believe it or not, there are those people in our community who think the same way. And what happens here is to reflect what happens in our community. So when we know around the table where the votes are, and there's a limited tolerance for debate, we do have to accommodate it because it legitimizes the decision-making process. So, and Cullen rule, I think we can live with the public rule. The other last observation I'd like to make, we live in a comfortable community, and we have to remind ourselves that there are many in our community that don't share that comfort. I have in my ward, Bay Ward, which is the west end of Ottawa, comfortable suburban community, older community, over 10,000 people living below the poverty line. Hard to believe. Everyone understands the downtown, everyone understands Vanier, but this is West Ottawa. And it's not visible, but these folks struggle. And we tend, because we don't see it, to forget it too often. We need people to remember that there are those in our community that need help, and that's one of the purposes of city government. So, it's a happy occasion. This is a happy occasion. Life is moving on to other adventures. I look forward to those adventures. Thank you for providing me this opportunity, and best of luck for the future.